Welcome to the Elusive Truth by the Rich and Larry Show. Summer's here and there's so much work to do. If you'd like to see footage of the mothership, you can view this at www.e17.org. That is www.eceti.org. Now, sit back, relax, and have fun as you follow us down the rabbit hole.
Hey, Rich.
Gary, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Not too bad. I wanted to talk about, have you seen all the stuff that's been going on at the airports?
With people punching flight attendants and everything.
Yeah, popping teeth out, everybody going nuts in airports. I mean, why would I want to fly? So what do you think going on with Biden?
I haven't heard. I mean,
What?
yesterday no.
He wants to spend $6 trillion? This is just you and me talking about Biden and $6 trillion that he wants to spend.
Okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure we're talking about flights and leaving town. And
like I said, everything we say can be zapped. There's nothing that's going out to people. I mean, if you listen to any of our shows, which I know you don't, you'll see that a lot of the stuff that we talk about mysteriously goes away.
You would know if I do. It'd be another number. It'd be a click from Las Vegas.
So,
yeah. Man, I got so much shows to listen to during the day. I don't have the time, believe it or not, Rich. There's so many shows out there.
Well, and that's what the problem is, and that's why no one listens to us. Two guys talking about what we hear, and, it's just local gossip.
Yeah, that's what they appreciate, but they also want us to get right to some points, too. Because so many people, when we're listening to some of these podcasts, it's like, come on, we want to get some info.
Right. Our podcast, you're just listening to a conversation between two people. That's all it is. We're not experts in anything, but we just talk, and it's you and I, and what I would think other people try to do is figure out what's really going on. What's the truth? So we can figure out what to do in this day and age. It's so easy to go down that wrong path because of all the media manipulation and whatever the heck the Democrats are doing to society, because they're just destroying it.
You hit it right on the head. I think that's what's puzzling this new generation. See, we've been poisoned by all the lies, and they are acting like they're super intelligent, and they do all their reading and everything. And all of a sudden they walk away saying, I don't know what the heck is the truth.
Right.
And we know we've been lied to. They don't like to admit that. They try to figure out what's the truth. They're trying to now. What is the generation called now?
Generation dumbasses?
Yeah. There was millennials and Generation X and Zs and XYs. Well, that could mean you're male and female if you have both chromosomes, the X and the Y. So maybe they identify as both. It could be Generation X and Y.
I'm speechless. There's so much other things to do on this world, on this planet, than worry about X and Y.
Well, what do they identify as what they want to identify at any time?
That's why we have dreams. That's why you can be an actor, actress. Play out your
pretend
fantasies.
To be somebody, yes.
Yeah, pretend to be somebody that you're not. And fool everybody. And I think that it's ingrained in everybody. We're all a bunch of actors and actresses right now, and we're fooling everybody, or they're at least trying to.
I have no idea what this CGI, if it's this guy that's pretending to be Biden. It's not all CGI every time, but what I think it is does this clone really know what he's acting and doing?
Well, I think if this is a clone, it's a really good clone, because the clone is just as dumb.
That's what I mean. Or is that the act that they told him he has to do at all times?
Yeah, he can't act that. Making up words and, just watch enough of his education, and he shows enough clips of him being goofy, not even being able to be coherent in his speaking. Plain and simple, nuts.
Did you see him lose it talking about the George Floyd anniversary and all that?
Nope, so I didn't see that clip.
Oh, he can't ad-lib anything is what it amounts to. As soon as he starts ad-libbing, the babbling's going to come out.
Craziest thing right now is that we're all talking about Hunter Biden and his nice little laptop.
Oh, it's getting to be more real that they can't deny it.
Well, Fox News, I guess, is trying to be the champion of the people, the voice of the people, and they want to know what's going on. So I saw a little clip on the internet, and it was off the Fox and Friends or something like that. And they were slamming the Biden administration and Hunter for this pay to play. Come visit my dad and we'll talk. And, all the money that Hunter is making or was making, $83,000 a month from the Ukrainian.
Yeah, for doing nothing.
So what's amazing is that we heard this stuff a year ago before the elections, and they sloughed it off. And now here we are talking about all this stuff again and how nothing has been done. And Hunter is just blatantly, he's not in jail. The FBI, they can't figure anything out. I guess they couldn't find the news, so they moved on or something. It's not.
No. The FBI is in their back pocket. They're all paid off to push it to the back burner. The only reason Fox is bringing it up, they got a bunch of egg on their face from a lot of stupid shit they did, and they're trying to redeem themselves with something that they know is a big, easy lie to expose.
Well, the FBI is only investigating the 6th rioters.
Oh,
you got to bring that insurrection to justice.
They still don't know who that one was that got shot, supposedly. They have no idea who shot that person in that insurrection and all this.
Well, I just read where the Senate, I guess, is blocked inquiry. They voted on it into the July.
Oh yeah, where they wanted to have a whole new commission.
Right. So apparently, from what I understand and read, that it's been blocked. There was not enough votes to carry on, so Schumer can go find another cause.
Oh yeah, no, our politicians they all got to go. They got to clean house. We actually need a whole new restructuring of the new republic government.
It's something, because it's really bad, and
it cannot function like this, Rich.
Again, with the $6 trillion spending and inflation getting ready to go through the roof, what do they expect?
They expect is they're America destroyers, and that's what'll happen.
They are destroying America, and the thing is that if you look outside of our little bubble and look at other countries such as France, Great Britain, even things going on in Russia, it's amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of turmoil, and we haven't talked about the places that are still hotspots, like what's going on in Israel. I mean, a ceasefire, but
Israel, Iraq, Iran, Korea.
So we're having all this turmoil and all this craziness and everything not making sense. Where's our helpful little friends from above to help us out, get us out of this mess?
They are working. I just got some really, really good info on everything that's taken place. They are cleaning up so much. You wait and see. Did you hear that Trump's going to do a speech on 4th of July again this year?
I think you told me that, but I haven't heard or seen anything.
Somebody told me he's going to do one from the Mount Rushmore again.
Well, I was quite amazed that the other day you showed up and you had that little funny smile on your face, and you showed me this book by Crazy Mary and Larry or something. What's the author?
Yeah.
And now here we go. Me trying to figure out, or what I believe, if there is intelligence being out there, possibly, it can't just be one, but I'm only familiar with maybe a handful. And you produced a book that, I don't know, how many more alien races were in that book?
So many races. They have been around for thousands and thousands of years and so much more advanced technologically.
So many types and all shapes and forms.
The abilities they have, we can't even comprehend in our minds.
Well, that's what I was looking at the pictures, and we're supposed to be getting. What's the author's name? Do you remember?
Denon, Elena Denon.
Right, and she got this information because she was taken abroad.
She was abducted, in her like at 8 or 9 years old, maybe 10 or 11, somewhere in there.
Okay.
And then she got rescued from her abductors by a benevolent beings that saved her. They came in and zapped the grays and took her out because they put chips in her head, and they disabled the chips. They were trying to mind control her and do everything.
Wow.
And they came in and saved her. And so she's had contact with these Palladians that are the good ones that came in, and she's had contact with them ever since. I mean, she's gone, 5-6 years without any contact from them, and then all of a sudden they buzz in and contact. and her savior, if you want to call him that, the guy that rescued her, he is the commander of a whole fleet. So they said the best thing that we can do to save Earth and to allow these higher dimensional beings to do their work is our one mission is to raise our vibrational energy, raise our vibrations so that they know that Earth is, worthy of this. They want everybody to go back into the whole 60s, the love child, love and peace. Not necessarily that, but we just got to change our whole dynamics of energy into love.
Right. And like I said, you showed me this book with so many different races. So this guy that rescued her, I couldn't even remember the race that he was from. He wasn't Arcturian, was he?
No, he was from the Pleiades, and I can't think of the race. Yeah. Oh, you got to take that home with you today.
Well, I have to look at it again, but it's mind-boggling because it's bad enough trying to think that there's actually grays, and then there's browns and all sorts of
and there's reptilian hybrid, human hybrid.
Right. Well, we just named basically 2 spinoffs, but the stuff that you were showing me, it's it makes sense. I mean, like again, we're not the only ones in this universe. There's no way we can be.
There's galaxy upon galaxy out there.
Seriously, you really look at our race, and it's really become apparent that we're just awful. We really are. I mean, it's terrible that we can't take care of each other, and that we have poverty and hunger, and then we have all this brainwashing from media.
There's all explanations behind that as to how they played with Earth and manipulated it to this state we're in.
Oh, it's terrible. We should be able to, like you said, back to the 60s, love, hope, peace.
Let's just have, brotherly, sisterly love where you can love another person and don't mean it that, you love them like family members or anything, but we got to get along. Universal peace and prosperity. Why do we have all this poverty in the world?
Right. And why do we all of a sudden now have all the rich elitists trying to take over everything? From housing right now, you can't buy a house unless you have a lot of money.
It's going to be out of reach of, this inflation is going to drive it crazy.
Apartments are almost out of reach, especially if you get $15 to $17 an hour. That's not cutting it. It's getting crazy, and it's going to get worse. I mean, the gas prices continually are going up. Again, I see where McDonald's is trying to lure workers in by providing iPhones. People are not going in and doing any work. They're sitting waiting for more handouts from the states. And they don't want to do anything. They're comfortable.
Well, what we got to work on is freedom. We're not free. We're not free from the cabal. We're not, we're really not even free people on Earth. There's more people under dictatorship rule than there is free people. Let's free the humanity.
Well, that would be nice. Seriously, what was that? Everybody enjoy a Coke, and relax. What was that song back in the 60s or 70s?
Yeah, have a Coke, and relax, something like that.
More information about people getting zapped by the microwave, the Ultra K stuff. I mean,
we're losing our freaking Constitution. Look what they silenced everyone up if they didn't like your diverse opinion. We're in a land of diversity only if they agree with you. There's no diversity if they disagree with your opinion. They shut you down on social media.
They said, don't care what you say, but you got to listen to what I say.
Shut up and do as I tell you.
Oh, it's just nuts. So let's get on to a better subject. That's really what's crazy, because you went out 2 weekends ago and you went to ESETI and you were part of that mind-blowing video that came out.
Absolutely. My wife Val was the first one to spot it. I ran over to James' house, get him out with his camera. We were there while he was filming the whole thing, and I stayed silent, except I did say Angle.
Yes, I did hear your voice, Angle. We knew it was you.
Yeah, you knew that. And you saw my laser, a couple shots in the sky.
Right.
Yeah, but yes, and he did bring in some entities to tell him who that was the next day. He meditated on it and got word of it was the Uhalia race, and think I don't really know where they were from. What's a galaxy or stars? Uh, and he said they're here. They're benevolent. They're part of the Galactic Federation, and they are here to clean up Earth. They're doing the work that no one on Earth can do because there are so many malevolent beings working with the cabal. And these higher dimensional beings have to come in and work with our soldiers and special forces. They go down in some of these tunnels. They're down there with our guys, telling them, well, you got to expect this and this and this. And they're using their weapons and their equipment to clean things up.
Well, my opinion, when I saw that footage, I'm amazed that it's spectacular. I mean, I've never seen anything like that in the sky. And I can't wait to go out.
Thank you for your opinion. We are going back up there. We're going to see a whole lot more.
Right. I know there was speculation that it was part of Elon Musk's 60 satellite thing. But again, what I saw on the video, and everybody else can go to it, it's on YouTube, E17.
Yeah.
And I've never seen anything like that. And, my mind is open.
Well, thanks for bringing that up because, we know what we saw. We were there. And there was no drones. There was no CGI. There was no satellites. It was live and real.
And the interaction, there's other things happening around that vessel that was on a trajectory.
Yeah.
It was, like I said, I wish I was there to witness it myself.
Oh.
I can't wait to go back out and look and see what else that we can discover, because that was definitely amazing. If it does come out to be Elon Musk, it was awesome.
Whatever it was, I've never seen anything that huge in the sky before.
Right.
That thing could have been 100 miles long.
If James is on the up and up and he's a good feller and preaching the gospel of the galactic possibilities out there, he said it himself. He conjured up these people and said with the Uhala race, that's who it was. Uhalea. I mean, there's more to it. Again, it's awesome. At least it's gotten people talking about it.
Thank you, Rich. Man, I need a little bit validation from you because you always try to, do your own research first before you discern what you're going to say.
Right. Well, and that's what it is. I mean, visually speaking, looking at the sky and seeing that, it is awesome. Then looking to see what it is, there's so many different possibilities. There's ways. The more that we dig into it and the more that we talk, is the more we're going to be able to see these things and have an understanding. And that will lead us to the elusive truth that we've been looking for.
Oh, you got that right, Rich. It was a warm and friendly feeling I had. But next morning when I found out who they were and what they were doing here, he said they're liberating our Earth for us.
See, and that's amazing. And going back to the vibrations, the spiritual frequencies and energies that we project and what they do to us and vice versa. I'm looking forward to, hopefully this is going to be an eye-opening summer. I'm trying to get my ducks in a row so I can have more things shooting up to space, looking at things, documenting, so we can, have peace of mind and hopefully get past all this delusional stuff that's happening with our politics and the world not getting along and fighting. And we need everybody to work together. That's what we need.
The disclosure that the media is going to present is just going to be scratching the surface. What they're going to come out is they're going to do disclosure. They're doing it more and more on UFOs right now.
Let's see, the problem with the media is that and for a long time, they manipulated us, and they're just not going to turn around. And we have a couple places that we can go. The Right Side Broadcasting is another good place, an example.
OAN, have you gone to OAN?
Epic Times, things like that. There's places that lead more credibility and, hopefully
Project Veritas.
They put us in the right direction. CNN, MSNBC, Fox, all these things that they toyed with us too much. And Portland is still horrible. They keep rioting and breaking stuff. No one goes to Portland unless you're going to go down to a riot. And they let it happen still. At least they're calling them riots now, but that's besides the point. That's been going on for over a year. And it'd be nice to get out of a town for a while and see the rest of the country, see how they're faring, because you keep watching certain actions, and everybody's going to. It looks like a garbage dump on fire.
Yeah.
And I know
we're getting there. This ain't easy to clean up, Rich.
And my belief is that there's more good than bad. We just, they keep pounding the bad at us. That's all we're going to hear.
Yeah. We having aged enough, we have experience in what, these younger kids don't have the experience we have. So we got that going for us, Rich.
Well, we were young too, and I thought I knew everything, and I wasn't going to have any adult tell me what to do. I'm living my life. It's amazing how time flew. I'm on the other end now, like, oh, it's amazing. You listen to wisdom and you follow it, how much better off we'd be. But, we're on our own destiny, our own mind, our own opinions. We just have to focus it a little bit better and be a little bit more caring species. And I think that would cure a lot of these problems that we have in society. But no one wants to do that. No one wants to go back to basics. They just want to do what they want, and it's me, and forget you guys. So,
well, let's hope that we could be good mentors in all of our life experience, and admit we too have been lied to, the same as they have, and now we got all changed to the new paradigm.
Right. And that's why it's so nice to go up to E17. First of all, if you do the camping trick or the yurts or whatever they have up there, it's nice, but it's also nice to be in a group. You don't feel the negativity as much.
No, there isn't. Not at all.
And the people there are really nice. It's nice to hear and talk to them. So
it's great vibes. And we're going to spend, some good days up there. We're going to be chasing Bigfoot orbs, and we'll see some more ships.
Exactly. Well, my friend, you have a great weekend. Memorial Day. Enjoy.
Yes, indeed.
Be safe. I will be seeing you soon.
And while you're enjoying your weekend, maybe just give me a shout while we're sitting on the deck cooking. We can talk or do something.
Sounds good. You have a good day, buddy.
Hey, thank you, Rich.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.